It's a brand new day today. So we're about to unravel this car, take off all this tarp and pull it out in the sunlight, let this jam over here catch some sun and let it cure. And we're gonna check it out, get into further depth of how the blending process went. So the blending process went pretty good. As you can see there, we can't really tell unless we buff, so we're gonna have to buff that line out and see how it looks from then on. So hopefully it all goes well and we can move on to the next step. But for today, what are we gonna be doing?
Try to paint the inside of the door and the bumper.
All right guys, so we went ahead and set up the door on the coolers, on the Yetis as usual. We still gotta mask it off, tape off the center here, wax and grease remove it. It's all sanded however, so we got that step down. Now we gotta try to figure out how we wanna set up this bumper. That way we could paint them both at the same time. So first thing we're gonna do is tape up this door, and then we're gonna move on to the bumper next. So I got this door fully taped off. Got this whole edge here, all the little holes. I try to put paper in them. The smaller holes, we won't worry about them too much, but for the most part, that's ready to spray. My brother went to pick up some scuff pads for this bumper, and we are gonna scuff it, and we're gonna prep it also.
I got some lacquer thinner, and got some of this stuff to try out.
Ooh, wax and grease remover in a can?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
For the door, you know, little corners and whatnot, hard
Yep.
to get to.
Some tape, I was just gonna call you to get that. Good thing you grabbed that, and then you get the nice scuff pads.
Yep, got ultra fine and regular.
Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you to get wax and grease remover, but I see you got this. Let's give this product right here a test. I got a scuff pad, he's got a scuff pad, and we're gonna get at it. All right, now that we got it all scuffed down, we brought it closer to the garage so we can air blow it and take care of that, and then we're gonna bring it back into the paint booth. All right guys, now we're ready to wax and grease remove this front bumper. We got some of this wax and grease remover in a can. Let's see how well it works. What's that, a little chip? Don't worry about that. Ooh, pretty cool. That'll work great for doors and stuff like that, hard to reach areas. So we actually decided to wash this bumper with some soap and water, and then we'll wax and grease it again, because this was gonna give us a little bit of a better clean.
We stopped dead on, that's how much I had left when I was done.
Perfect. All we had to do is seal that front bumper. That's what's recommended, because it is gonna possibly take some rock chips, or some rocks are gonna beat up against it, so that's gonna kind of give it more durability. So we're done with the sealer. Now we're gonna mix up some paint. We got one coat of clear on here. As you can hear, it's pouring down, raining outside. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but it just happened out of the blue, so
Be careful, don't touch that.
we're just having to bite the bullet. Got one coat on it, we're about to throw another one. It's looking good though. So he's in there throwing a second coat. As you can see, the rain kind of caught it a little bit. A little bit of water got in, but it's no big deal. I'm gonna vacuum that out. The sun just came back out. It's gonna be really humid, so hopefully it doesn't ruin our paint job. But since we do got that AC unit in there, I think it'll be all right. Well, we wait for that paint to cure. Before we check it out, we got a box here, a package. Let's see what it is. Nice, nice.
I see some kind of lights right here.
Fog lights. Now I just need to order some actual blinkers that go there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice and clean.
And you got your fog light wiring.
Once that bumper cures,
yep,
we'll be installing this. Back in the booth here. It dried for about an hour. Man, this thing is just looking absolutely slick. Doors looking super good too. Slicked in. Still a little bit fresh. But I can't wait to put it on the vehicle to see if it matches up, which I'm hoping for the best matchup possible. And we got the AC unit running, keeping it cool because it is super hot outside and humid. So that's supposed to help a little bit. Now that the paint is cured a bit, I will have to untape it before it cures fully, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so this is the next day. So now today we are going to let it sit in the sunlight, and we may do a little bit of buffing. I know a lot of people are saying you got to wait a whole week, whole month or whatever, but I've been talking to a few painters and a few body shops, and they say at times they even buff a couple hours later after their paint job. It's a lot easier, so we're going to give it a try. We're not afraid to try new things. So there you have it. There's the bumper. There's a little bit of trash in it. We're still trying to figure out our trash issue. I believe that maybe the blowing fan is blowing a little bit too hard, and the outtake fan is not sucking out enough. So we're gonna figure it out. We're still a little bit of trial and error here and there. We're still learning. So we got it set up in the sunlight. Our main concern is if the paint will match. So if it does, we're gonna be golden. But this is a very hard color to match up. A lot of the professional painters say. So you gotta be a professional blender, which that's our ultimate goal, is to figure out how to blend. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I love the color. It's slicked in pretty good. We got the door and the bumper set out, just gonna set out to dry. Before we continue to buff anything, we're gonna go ahead and paint this fender right here. It's a brand new fender for that Oscar Mike edition. This thing is all complete, pretty much. But this fender just has a lot of trash in it. You can't really see it, but it had a little bit of damage to it. Very minor stuff that you can't hardly see, but my brother went ahead and bought a new fender, so we're gonna go ahead and paint that and take care of that for him. That way that Jeep will be complete and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Is it great condition? Alright guys, so we just unraveled this new fender from a local parts department, and we noticed that there is a small imperfection, like a factory defect or something. It's like an indentation, so it's best to not repair this and see if we can exchange it. So we're not going to try to repair it or anything like that. We're going to package it back up, and we're going to see if my brother can exchange it.
So we're going to try to buff these lines out. We're going to sand it with a 2000 and then a 2500 and see if we can get these lines out.
So there's a blend over here on this jam. It looks pretty good. That's without it being buffed. That's just sanded down. As you can see, the blend is pretty good. Like, you can't really tell where it was stopped at. Alright guys, so we got that somewhat buffed down. We're still gonna do a little bit more polishing and buffing. Same as for there, we need to buff that. But for right now, he's gonna wash it down right quick, and we're gonna test that bumper out, see if the color matches up. We do need to polish the original paint though of the car.
Yeah, it's a little bit scratched up and faded.
Yeah, there's a little bit, like, you can almost see the swirls in it. Yep, that'll be it for that front bumper, other than polishing when the whole car is done and everything is dry. But dang, that looks good, dude. That looks pretty dang good. Yeah, so we're here at the Costco, just got something to eat, and we come across this bad boy. See them huge brakes on it? This thing is clean. 392. But then over here on the other hand, we got this Viper, man. This thing is even better. This thing is bad. Snake mobile. Got a huge vent.
The whole car is made out of vents.
It's so crazy, dude.
We'll get one.
Get one soon, guys. We're getting one. Alright guys, back at the house here, we got this side buffed out. It's looking pretty good. Just the shadow casting it right there. It kind of looks like there's a stop mark, but Now we're gonna go ahead and buff this out, see how it turns out. Oh yeah, this side turned out really good. You cannot see the, it's like nothing even happened.
Nope.
One more blend area. This is our first blend job ever, and
it's not the greatest, but we're working off of it.
We're learning from it, and we're making it work. All right, guys, so we just pulled it into the tent. That's gonna be it for today. We got it all buffed down on the jams. Just need a little bit more polishing, but that's gonna be it for now. We got a lot of things coming. I ordered a few new things for this thing. You guys are just gonna have to stay tuned and wait, see what happens. So next video is probably gonna be painting the rest of the car, the doors, and pretty much getting it all fixed stock. And then that's when the mods will come. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. Another great and productive day. As you can see, we got the front bumper on there. We got everything buffed out, everything looking fresh. Pretty much what's left is to paint the rest of the car, get those doors painted, and fix the little dents and scratches that are on them. And that's about it. We're gonna attempt to paint it, we're gonna blend it, we're gonna try to get it right, we're gonna try to make it look professional. So guys, and we're gonna take you guys right along, so be sure you smash that like and subscribe button and stay tuned. Also turn on your post notifications to get notified when these awesome build videos come up.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram to get a sneak peek of what we're doing that day before YouTube.
Also guys, be sure to check out goonzquad.com, copy some merch. We got some new stuff coming there soon, so be on the lookout for something new, and be sure to copy some merch and support your boys.
If you want to support us, please go check out the links down below. We have a Patreon and a GoFundMe.
So guys, be sure to stay tuned with this awesome WRX build, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace.